I would like to start with testicles. Men who sleep 5 hours a night have significantly smaller testicles than those who sleep 7 hours or more.
This is Matthew Walker, author of Why We Sleep, a world-renowned sleep scientist.
It's possible that we store every one of our dreams. We just don't consciously have accessibility to it.
So you may have heard of that old maxim that you can sleep when you're dead. Well, I'm being quite serious now. It is mortally unwise advice. There's a simple truth. The shorter your sleep, the shorter your life.
I picked up his book recently, and within 20 pages, I knew we needed to explore our sleep cycles. Vin and I, we have completely different sleeping habits. I'm the constant that loves to sleep, 11 to 6:30 or 7. Vin, he's the variable. He sleeps when his body drops. That can be for 2 hours at 9 o'clock on the couch or 6 hours starting at 2:30 a.m. For the first week, we went about our normal sleep schedule, tracking every night and recording how we felt every morning.
Okay, day one, I went to bed about, 11 o'clock. I woke up about 6:30 actually, and it felt like I wanted to sleep more. I also know I woke up in my lighter sleep. I could feel it because I didn't feel deeply tired. It just felt like my eyes were burning, but I had a long day the day before, so 8 a.m. and I've had almost a full cup of coffee and I feel pretty good. I'm not slugging. That's my biggest thing. I'm not slugging, but we'll see by like 11. If I'm tired by dinner at 11 o'clock, then I know the sleep is awful.
All right, day one, I went to bed around 2:30 is when I actually laid down in bed. I feel like I got 3 hours of sleep. Definitely not feeling rested this morning. Quite honestly, feel like I could probably sleep for the rest of the day.
I cannot stop yawning. My eyes are tired. I must have slept like trash last night. Oh God, I'm so tired today. I thought I slept, but I went to bed, probably sleep right at 11-ish, 11:15, maybe a little bit after. I woke up with eyes just bagged over.
Day two, I look like hell. I can see that. I feel like I actually got more sleep or better sleep last night than I did the night before. I don't know. I have no idea how much sleep I got. I'm gonna say I probably got 6 hours or so, 6-7 hours. But I feel better. I feel like I actually slept more. I don't feel as groggy as I did.
This terrible sleep pattern continued for the next couple of days.
I feel like total trash right now.
And then we both had an active weekend, which led to something very strange that doesn't usually happen to us.
Good morning. I feel amazing. I got a weekend full of sleep. I actually slept. Pretty sure I got full 8 hours both nights this weekend. And it's Monday morning and I'm wide awake. Drinking my coffee, which is more of just a habit at this point. It's not like it's trying to wake me up.
I feel incredible this morning. For a Monday, I think I slept great all weekend. For a Monday, this never happens. I feel so good. I think I got full 8 hours.
7 hours and 45 minutes last night. I feel amazing. Absolutely amazing sleep. Woke up feeling incredible. I was completely drained yesterday. Physical activity definitely takes it out of me.
I used to think that sleep was the third pillar of good health alongside diet and exercise, but I don't think that's true. I don't think the data supports my claim, so I had to reject it. I think sleep is actually the foundation on which those two other things sit.
Yet, so sleep is probably the greatest legal performance-enhancing drug that few athletes are abusing enough. So Roger Federer claims to sleep around about 12 hours. He does that with about 10 hours at night and about a 2-hour nap during the day. Usain Bolt, the famous sprinter, slept somewhere between 9.5 to 10 hours a night.
I've been in a couple Olympic finals and a couple World Championship finals. I couldn't sleep the night before. You think this guy didn't sleep?
And one of the world records that he broke, he'd only been awake for about 35 minutes beforehand after sleeping, and then came out and broke a world record.
Bolt charging to the front. Gaze coming but can't catch him. Usain Bolt Look at the time, 9:58 world record.
There is no one on this planet or any other one that we know of that has ever run that fast.
With that being said, we realized sleep tracking was more than just sleep. We needed deep, full body tracking. We needed to up our sleep tracking abilities to dig deeper. Being the watch guys we are, we didn't want to use Apple Watches or Whoop bands, so we picked up the Oura Rings, which actually worked out pretty well because Matthew Walker is actually a scientific consultant for Oura. Kind of worked out perfectly.
Sleep score last night was only 70. It said that 70 is good. It's still good. My latency, which is the time it takes to actually get to sleep, takes me forever. It almost takes me an hour and a half, both nights. I don't know what it is. I definitely feel it today. I mean, my readiness score was like 76 today, which is super low. I murdered it on the bike yesterday with Vin, so that makes total sense why my body is hurting and it is not ready for optimal whatever.
Today's Oura Ring report taught me a lot about what my body does when I sleep. And I had a readiness score of 83, and I would say that I feel ready, but I'm definitely like not peak performance ready. So that's right on line. Really impressed with how Oura Ring reports sleep. So like it said that I got almost 3 hours of deep sleep, so I felt good. Like my brain feels great, but my body's definitely drained from yesterday's workout. And so we'll see. Hopefully today will be another good night's sleep. Power Rangers!
It's morphin' time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus! Yeah! We're back! We're ready to morph into action!
Oh, yeah. Boy, did I have a bad night of sleep. Wow. God. It was... My sleep score literally says 58. 58. Oh, God, it's so bad. I mean, my readiness was actually up in the 70s, surprising, but I think it's because I took a rest day yesterday after doing, almost 15 miles the day before, 16 miles or so. I just, massive headache, could not get to sleep. Oh, boy.
Alright, so the Oura Ring's telling me I got an 84 sleep last night, which is good. It's not great. I didn't get a crown. Crowns are only for those kings and queens that get over 85s. I didn't pull that out last night, but I still got really, really good sleep comparatively. I feel pretty good this morning, actually. Like, I'm pretty awake right now. Didn't take much time for me to jump into my awake state. I dig it. Feeling good. Feeling good. My body's sore. I can feel it already. I worked out pretty hard yesterday. I could literally feel my entire lower body right now. It's going to be a little bit of hard to get out of bed, but I feel good. I don't know if I need coffee. I'm probably still going to have one. Last night I went to bed at about 10:45, which is super early for me typically, but feeling really good right now. And yeah, it was another good night's sleep. And I'm realizing that I'm getting better deep sleep when I don't drink caffeine after 3 p.m., which is also new for me. I usually drink coffee throughout the entire day. I've been stopping around 3, and even earlier if possible. Like, this might be my last cup of the day, which is not normal for me, but the sleep is better and I'm feeling more energetic where I don't need the coffee.
After tracking with the Oura for a week, we actually had some real answers into the patterns of our sleep.
I know I learned a ton.
I definitely am eye-opened.
Blown away with what happens once I got consistent with my sleep schedule.
Absolutely.
Going to bed, by 11:30. I fall asleep like that, so I'm sleeping, as long as I'm laying in bed, by 11:15, 11:45, depending on when I go to bed.
Amazing sleep for you. Amazing.
I've been pushing 3 hours. The other night I hit over 3 hours of deep sleep, which
is I haven't hit over. I've hit 2 once this whole time, and you hit 3. unheard of.
If you guys rewind the video, he starts by saying how he's such a good sleeper.
I'm the constant that loves to sleep. 11 to 6:30 or 7.
My problem, I can't get to sleep. So I'll try and go to sleep by 10, 10:15 or something like that. Hour and a half later is my latency, is when I actually go to sleep. You're 6 minutes and I'm an hour and a half.
Probably also means that he's like got more going on in his brain than I do.
I have a lot. I cannot shut it off.
Maybe there's just less going on in my head. It is night and day when you're getting 7.5, 7:45 to 8+ hours of sleep. Like, I can feel the difference. We haven't changed a lot. Actually, we didn't change much in the 2 weeks that we tracked.
Did a little bit more health conscious eating and a little bit more exercise, but we tried not to change crazy amount. We really just wanted to track what we were actually sleeping, how good and versus bad. And apparently you sleep so much better than I do, and I was wrong. I would admit that I was wrong. This whole thing was very eye-opening.
Yeah, so going forward, what we're going to do is we will change a few other things. We'll change diet, we'll change exercise, we'll get a little harder into that, see how that affects the sleep. And I'm also going to work on cutting out caffeine after a certain time. So there's like a lot of things that we want to look at. So look for part 2 and part 3 down the road. Yep. Make sure you smash the buttons down below, both the like button and the subscribe button. Like it to let us know you love this video. Subscribe to let us know you want to see more. We'll see you in the next one.